Hey, John! Hey, what are you doing?
I'm reading Mad Magazine, you idiot.
Mad Magazine.
Yes, I was reading a 1965. What does that echo?
Oh, you might be hearing me.
No, I hear me. See, right there.
Yeah, because you're hearing me. You're hearing you on my phone.
All right, let's explain to the people what's happening. The quality of tonight's show is going to be, well, let's just say crap. Here's the reason. You see Mark, he's in his van, and Mark left me alone. Mark's in his van because he bought a motorcycle. Great, good stuff. And he went to get it, and they got a little delayed, so he's on his way back in his van, and he's controlling the show from his van, which I don't know if that's safe, but it's working. And I'm not allowed to touch any buttons. So if there's any snafus,
you're working.
Then then it's not my fault. So Mark, explain to people, seeing as how you're late to class and you're not going to be here for another 20 minutes. Why are you late to class?
Well, you see.
Yes.
All my life I've wanted one thing. And since I can't have that.
No, she's dead. Marilyn Monroe. You can't have that.
I bought myself a motorcycle.
That's almost as fun to ride.
And so I don't have my license yet. So I picked up my buddy Scott. Scott drove it back to our place.
Good friend of ours.
Yeah. And then I had to drive Scott home and back. But we had a couple of snags on coming home. So I ended up being a little bit later than I expected.
Yeah, you're not even an hour into town yet.
No, I'm actually in Osborne Village at the moment.
Oh, the Village, yes. For those of people who know what Osborne Village is, it used to be the hub of all the funky, groovy kind of stuff, kind of like a mini Soho, but now it's not.
Now it's just a sad area where people go to remember the days before COVID.
I know. It's so sad. But let's not start the show on a downer note, my man. What kind of motorcycle did you get?
I got myself a 1986 Honda Shadow.
Ooh. How many cc's?
750 wonderful cc's of power.
Wow. Well, does it have training wheels? Because you haven't been on a bike in years.
It does have training wheels, actually.
Good.
So,
I think the last bike you were on was a big wheel.
Yeah, something like that. But you know what?
What?
I'm out and about at the moment. So before we bring on our first guest,
I don't see.
Smart sound.
Gentlemen, it's our famous weather segment, and it's summertime here. Back to you, Mark.
It's beautiful out right now. It is. What's the temperature? 27 degrees Celsius.
Now, wait a minute. We have a guest from my home country, America. They don't know what 27 degrees is. That's why Canada gets a bad rep. They think it's always freezing here. 27 translates into about 75.
75 or 80, yeah.
Yeah, around there. So 75, 80 degrees Fahrenheit. So there you go, my fellow Yanks.
It's cloudy, but there's no rain in the air. There are some beautiful, beautiful clouds in the sky reflecting the sun as it is getting lower in the sky. At 8:03 Central Standard Time, we've got about an hour's left of sunlight, and because of the sun's position, we are starting to see a little bit of a silver lining on some of the clouds.
Well, Mark, a lot of people don't know this who may be watching from abroad or watching on a computer. If they're on abroad, good for you. Here in Winnipeg, Central Canada, and summertime at the peak of summer, our daylight goes till 10:30.
Yeah, we've got some amazing hours of daylight, and we've got some great temperatures. I mean, like you say, people say, "Oh my God, it's only 30 degrees." You know what?
That's 80.
We get some really hot summers.
Oh, beautiful summers. I can't wait to get my chicken legs all nice and tanned.
What's 40 degrees in American weather?
You mean what, Fahrenheit?
Yeah. Is that about what is 40 degrees?
That's about I would say Well, freezing there is 32. Here it's 0. So you do the math.
Okay, so so people say, "Oh my God, it's only 40 degrees there," but it's 101 where you are. It's the same thing here. It's just that we call it 40.
That's right. I'm now you totally lost me, and I've been living here for 30 years.
So, our guest tonight,
We have a number of. Well, we have 2.
we have two, but our first guest tonight,
Yes.
she's actually been on local news where she is from Florida.
And who? What's her name?
I'm getting to that.
Oh,
Her name is Sharon. I think it's Baudry.
yeah. We're a French country. You can't say Baudry.
And I always have a problem with French.
Maybe we said it wrong. She'll correct us.
But I've got a little bit of a sample of what she does.
Okay, cool. Hit it, boy.
Those little puppies are all dressed up. It looks like for an election. And if you watch, you'll see the one on the left there actually put their glasses back on when it's falling over. Look, what? I got to fix my glasses. There we are.
That is fantastic.
Isn't that cute?
Yes. Hello,
Hi, Sharon.
Sharon.
She looks excited.
She looks like she can't hear us. Are you there? We can see you, hon.
Yeah, she's having a problem at her end with her unit, it looks like.
Okay. So, okay, because I'm at the control end of the show.
Yeah, it's not you, it's not me. There, she moved for a second there. Did you see that?
Yeah, I did. We'll get you. We'll get you, kid. That's your thumb.
Your mic is muted. Okay, try that. Can't mute. Oh,
I heard you.
How's that?
Hey, there we go. Hello.
Hello, how are you guys?
Good. Welcome to Canada.
Yay! Florida. We're way down.
I know. I don't know if you heard me, but I'm a fellow Yank, but I'm from Massachusetts. But I have in my comedy circuit days, I used to do a lot of clubs, and I did the Jacksonville Comedy Festival. I played a number of dates in Florida, and then I went over to Georgia and blah blah blah. But Grandma Lee, I don't know if you know her. She's a comedian, and I toured with her. She was on America's Got Talent, and unfortunately, we just lost her. She was wonderful. So, hi, how are things in Florida?
Warm.
what's the weather there?
81 degrees out here today.
81 and humid, I bet.
That's about the same as us.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
So
what we have to do.
let's talk about what you do. We just saw a great clip of the dogs all dressed up. You design these clothes, you make these clothes. How did this all start? Because you've got some great accolades behind you, but I want to know how this all started.
Well, I had a sick dog. And he had a lot of sick in him, and the money that I made was supposed to be going for him and other dogs, rescue dogs that I helped out. So I just started doing it, and I've been doing it for 10 years.
Now, how do you come up with the ideas for the outfits? How does that all, like,
I
the
had
people
to
come
make
to
all the packs, everything.
do people come to you and put orders in for outfits? And okay, she froze again, Mark.
Yeah, I see that. It looks like she moves a little bit here and there.
Oh, there she is.
Having a problem with her connection at her end.
Okay, we'll go in the other room then.
No, okay. Do what you want to do. See, this is the fun of this show
There you
because
go.
we have people. You just walk in the other room. We'll fill in the blanks. We have guests from all over. You know.
The Wi-Fi room.
Hmm?
This is the Wi-Fi room.
Oh, the Wi-Fi room.
Able to see. How's that? Is that better?
It looks like it's.
There we
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, that's much better.
There we are.
We had to go to the Wi-Fi room.
Well, that would have been a good place to start.
Yeah.
So let me ask you a question. Yeah, am I correct in did Mark tell me right that your outfits for the animals have been on television?
Yes, they have. They was on. Yes, this is the dress.
Oh, say yes to the dress.
Yes, I'm sure you've seen that.
Oh, I have. Yeah. I've been married twice. I've had enough of wedding dresses.
Well, I watch it because I'm in the wedding industry and I like to see what's happening.
No, you don't.
Well,
Yes, I do.
A friend of mine got married, and she wanted to dress up dogs as maid of honors. So, yeah.
I don't know if that's cute or pathetic.
It was cute.
That's like a. Oh, I know it's cute. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. That's my job. But do you measure the dogs? Do you like if someone came to you with a big, say, Great Dane, and say, I want a tuxedo for this Great Dane? How do you go about? Do you treat it like a person? Like you have to take measurements and do that whole shebang?
They have to take the measurements.
Oh, you don't do that.
I make the pattern and I make the outfit.
That's pretty safe that way.
Well, I give them directions how to do it. You know, a lot of people, you know, it takes them a while to learn how to measure their dog. But there's only 3 main measurements on a dog.
And what are those?
Neck to tail, and their belly.
There you go, Mark. It sounds like when you get a new suit.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Indeed. Maybe she can hook you up.
But usually they need 2 tape measures to get around my belly.
Yeah, that's true. And a drone.
Hey, you want to hear the new idea?
Yes.
They want me to dress the kids to the dogs. So they want the kids in the same outfits as the dogs.
Now, wouldn't they say they want the dogs in the same outfit as a kid?
No, they want the kids in the same outfit as a dog.
That's adorable. So that's what you're working on right now.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it. Yep.
You're thinking about it. Well, you know, is it for a wedding?
It's a whole different thing when you do humans.
Yeah.
So what's the largest animal that you've dressed?
What was that?
Yeah, I did my kids.
What is the largest animal that you have created clothing for?
A mastiff.
Oh, they're huge.
Oh my!
And
those are like horses.
And it had a dress too.
What?
Yeah.
That just sounds like
that.
Oh my God, a mastiff in a dress. My God, that sounds like an Amish wedding night.
There's definitely a headline in there somewhere.
Oh wow, that's incredible! Wow, and so I've never met anybody who does this, and pardon me for asking questions that might seem obvious, but it's fascinating to me that you are making a living or a job out of this or a hobby out of this, making money doing this. Have you ever said no to somebody?
I have. Yeah.
You have?
And it was something that I couldn't do. You know, a lot of my people, they push like, we know you, and I'll go in there and I'll make up a pattern, and then I got a new clothing line. But some stuff, you know, I haven't figured out yet.
Like, okay, I don't know if it's something you can't discuss, but what made you say no? I can't do this.
A bulldog doesn't look good in Spanx.
Nobody looks good in Spanx.
No, I give it a good try. You know, they always say never give up.
That's true.
And if it don't work, then you say no, can't do it.
All right. Well, that's a good way to. Well, at least you're an honest businesswoman. You say, look, I just can't do it. And that people have to accept that or move on, right? It's better than doing that or making something people won't be happy with. Do you make your own clothes?
A lot of them surprise me, and I make it like, what am I making now? Coveralls for dogs.
Are you serious? Like
And they're
little
striped
Oshkosh,
too.
like little Oshkosh bagosh type things, but for dogs.
Ah,
Yeah,
I'm Farmer Rex.
they're
Wow,
so
that is
pretty.
really
I
that's.
like them.
Do you create the patterns, or do they actually sell patterns for dog clothes?
No, I make them.
Oh my goodness, you're a
I
complete
create
package,
it.
kid. Well, that's good for you. So, well, okay. Say I come to you and I say I want my dog in a tux. What's the first thing you're going to tell me? What's the first question you're going to ask me?
Uh, have you measured your dog?
Okay, fair enough. We've been through that. And then colors. Does it depend on the breed of the dog or just the owner?
Then well, on Facebook, I have everything in albums, so they can
Oh, okay.
go in there and pick their accessories, pick their measured materials. They can pick their material, their bow, whatever they want. They can pick, and I can put it together for them.
That's fantastic. That is obviously now. Okay, my son has a bearded dragon. Let's say someone comes to you with a bearded dragon or a reptile of some sort and says, "I'd like this type of outfit for a special occasion." Where do you draw the line?
Well, I've done a picture.
Oh, too many jokes.
What are you doing?
So you'll really like if someone had a boa albino python. Would you make a really long outfit for them, a
So,
cape maybe or something?
Hey,
I
that
think I'm sorry. I think this is fascinating. I think you're fascinating. I think this is such a cool thing.
would be an easy one. We should put a cape on him.
Yeah, or cut the end out of a sock and just slip it on them. There you go. That'll work.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, my gosh.
I think
I'm saying that to put a cape on him.
the water dragon should be in a Hawaiian shirt.
I have many Hawaiian shirts. You know that.
Yeah, but I think the water dragon should be in one.
Well, why not? You can make little Hawaiian shirts for a dragon.
Little sombrero with
Oh, that
sunglasses.
would be cute. Putting a Hawaiian shirt on him. I think that
Under
With
would
a
be
sombrero on
adorable.
a lizard.
Okay.
Do you have I think you mentioned it, but you cut out. Do you have a catalog that people on your Facebook page or where have you, where they can actually contact you and go through what you've done and see your work? I mean, anybody who's had work like on a show as big as Say Yes to the Dress, I mean, you're no fly-by-night operation. You know what you're doing.
Yeah. Yep.
Well,
Hold on.
where is it? How do
can't
people
hear you.
find you?
It's going quiet.
I'm quiet now?
Quiet. There
Okay.
you are. I can't.
Hi.
He's in a bad spot.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Okay, sure. You just
Live.
keep.
And my last
Live
name's
TV,
Boudreaux.
There you go. It's live, people. You try doing this. But Mark, seriously, I think this is fascinating.
Yes, it's cool.
John,
Hi,
it's Boudreaux is my last name.
Kudrow.
Boudreaux. Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, I got that totally wrong.
All right. So, Mark, because Mark's here, we right now can't type up your information. But when he gets back, we'll put it up. If people want to contact you and get this done, do you do? Okay, this is another question because you're now all over the world on this. If people want to contact you to have some of your great work done for their pets, whether they're in, I mean, we have people in Europe, we have people all over the States, Canada. What was that?
I do send to Canada. I do have people in Canada.
Okay, cool. So we want to get your information out there. So is that your dog? Because I don't have one. Someone
It must be
barking?
her because we don't have a dog.
Am I having a stroke or did I just hear a dog?
Yeah, she must have dogs.
Yep, she does.
I have 3.
Oh my goodness, woman. So where are you now, Mark?
They're down here.
I'm coming up to our
Mom,
street.
where's my clothes?
What?
I'm coming up to our street.
Not you, her.
It's me.
I thought she said, "Where are my clothes?"
I know. That's something. Did she? Oh no.
I think she's grabbing some dog
Where you
clothing.
get
Did she?
that? Yeah, there they are.
Well, I'm seeing your ceiling right now.
Yeah, your thing fell over. Oh, looky.
Mark, keep your eye on the road, you dope. Oh, aren't they adorable? What end is that?
The outside. What side of your dog is that? It's the outside.
Why do I
Sit
do
down
this?
and behave myself.
No, you don't have to behave yourself.
There we
We're a
go.
lot more liberal in Canada than you are in Florida.
Oh, you guys.
Now,
are-
tell me about yourself a little bit. Were you born and raised in Florida?
Huh?
Were you born and raised in Florida?
No. No.
Okay,
I'm
then.
from
Wow. Montana?
Yeah.
What the hell are you doing in
I
Florida?
was raised there.
That's my favorite restaurant.
I
That's
married
beautiful.
a military man.
Oh, okay. My mom did too. Yeah, my dad was a Marine.
So we retired.
In Florida, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
You sound so
I
thrilled
thought
about
would
it.
be Texas. Texas.
Okay. That's close enough.
Close enough. It's too far away.
I know.
Humidity.
I hate humidity. I grew up in New England, and we get those hot, sweaty summers. And but I miss home. I miss New England very much. I'm from Massachusetts, Cape Cod,
Yeah.
that area. Yep. But I'm in Winnipeg. I've been here 32 years, and yeah, my kids are here. My grandchildren are here, and this guy who's getting out of his van now, finally home. The producer of the show is here.
Look who,
But pardon me?
look who just made it.
I know. About time, eh?
It's nice to show up on time.
I know. Good thing we're not being paid. I'd have to dock his pay.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, I would have to get a bonus for being able to pull this off.
You couldn't get a bonus with Viagra. Now get in the house. We got a show to do. Oh, here he comes. Cecil B. DeMille himself. Don't
There
sit
he
on my
is.
19. There we go. You see what I have to put up with? Really? All right, you can shut that off now. We'll be right with
you.
you.
Sound better?
Pardon me? You sound great.
Oh, now I'm under the hat. There we go. Gotta get me under the hat. There we go.
That looks pretty good on you, actually, kid. Wow, I didn't know
Well, I'm
that
a
it worked like
cowboy.
that. That's pretty silly. That's pretty
What's that?
funny. The hat, your hat's on.
Yeah, she's wearing my hat.
Yeah, that's
I never told you could wear my hat.
well.
I don't think I'm comfortable with that.
No, yeah, you shouldn't be
No,
comfortable.
not with COVID and all.
I get checked for lice after wearing that one.
I
Yeah, you might want to go get yourself
better
checked
dust-
out.
I better dust it off here.
Now, okay, I just want to delve a little more into. You already told us how this got started, but how long have you been doing this? Making the clothes for animals.
Yes.
How long have you been doing
How
that?
long have you been doing it?
Oh, 10 years.
Oh, 10 years. Okay, cool. Really? Now we got to do something about this hat. We can't have every guest wearing your hat.
Why?
Yeah, but I put in it. I look better, I think.
You're a pip. Come to Winnipeg. We'll have a blast.
Okay, we'll put our
Oh, studio audience.
I'll
Yeah.
back up,
Yeah, there we go. There we go.
or I can put a galaxy
Oh,
behind
that's
us.
a different one. There you go. See, we can do glow in the dark.
We can do all sorts of stuff here in our palatial studio, but the
Good
lights are so
job.
bright. Yeah.
Your future's so bright, you got to wear shades.
No, my future is not bright. It's rather dismal. Where'd she go?
She's still there.
Okay, I like that one.
I'm here.
There you go, kid. Oh my goodness! Now, do you have a day job? Do you have a something? Or are you a stay-at-home mom? Or
No, I'm a stay-home pup mom. I take care of my pups. And a
okay,
yard,
that's good.
big yard.
You have a big yard?
Oh yeah, swimming pool, everything.
Oh my gosh! What?
Florida.
Really? Quit rubbing it in. Wait. Send us your address. Mark and I will come down with a few friends. We'll hang out for a weekend.
I know when you guys come down, you know.
Not when we come down. We'll just come down.
You have to supply the beer.
No, I don't drink, but you can.
I do.
I know he does. He drinks for both of us. Oh my God. Anyway, yeah. So you have a big yard and a pool.
Yep.
And lots of dogs and dog clothes.
Yeah.
What more could you ask for? And your husband still in the military?
No, he retired.
Oh, so he's upstairs watching TV?
Yeah. So did he tell you where my business is?
No, but I wish you would tell us, because how are people going to find you? Duh.
I have a she shed.
Sea shed?
She shed, not a he shed. She shed.
Okay, SEA shed?
SHE.
A she shed.
A she shed.
Yeah.
Is that like a
She sells sea shells by the seashore.
Yeah.
So what's
all
a
out
she
there
shed?
by the pool.
Oh, you have a she shed by the pool.
Oh,
And
I sew out there.
And you what?
I sew.
What do you do out there?
I sew
Okay.
out there.
Oh, so people come to your house and go to the she shed.
Yeah.
Why am I having a hard time saying she shed?
I'm just enjoying listening to you try.
My God, man. Did I have a stroke?
Do you smell toast?
No, I don't smell any toast.
Maybe.
I smell you. That's worse. So, okay. And online wise, can you get ready to type? Because we want to put up where people can find her online.
Yeah, I can type.
So, if people watching this from far and near want to find out all about your clothes for the animals in your life, and no animal cannot be clothed, where can they find you online?
Pet clothing on the group.
Pet clothing
On
Line.
Pet clothing online?
Pet clothing online. It's one word, online.
Oh, okay.
Pet clothing online. I made it simple.
I like that because I'm a moron.
.com?
No, a lot of people want that name, but I get
They
it.
don't got it.
Is that .com?
That's right.
See, look at you all smart and everything.
Hey, you couldn't even press the red button.
I don't know what I'm doing with this stuff.
Is that right?
I'm the
Right
good looking one.
Well, there's no .com. It's just pet clothing online. That's it for Facebook. I don't have a
Oh,
website.
Facebook.
Facebook.
Okay, well, that's different. Okay,
Oh,
cool.
let's fix that. So
You fix that.
no. I lost it. There it is.
You never know. You might hear from a Canadian who wants a polar bear to have, like, some leisure wear.
Yeah, and who's going to measure it? It isn't going to be me.
You are. I will fly you up just to watch you try.
Can you make a suit for my beaver?
What?
Yeah.
A beaver. The Canadian.
Oh, the Canadian. I thought you were just being out of line.
Can you make me a suit for my beaver?
Hey, don't laugh. I make fur coats too. So. if that
Oh,
bird
my
is
goodness.
cold, we can make him a fur coat.
Well, we have plenty of beavers up here in Canada.
Well,
I bet-
Canada, you got to keep those pets warm,
I know. It's incredible.
Yeah. I agree.
And then,
Yep.
then we got PJs. Then I make PJs too.
You make
some of
PJs
those
for
dogs-
animals?
That's
Yeah,
just
I
too.
do.
That's just.
All right, now we just started a whole other conversation. Like, are they little onesies with zippers or what?
No, they're onesies, and they just pull over the front and then pull over the back. The belly is open because they gotta go. When they go
Well,
outside,
yes. I
right,
wear
and
onesies,
they
and I'm
just
58, and I'm 58, and I got to pee a lot at night. So my onesie has a totally open front.
see. I made one too, but I don't
It's
know if
actually not a
anybody's
onesie.
watching.
It's an open robe.
Would you let her talk? Go ahead, dear.
I said, yeah, I could make you one too, but I don't know if people will be looking. Well, they'll definitely be looking.
Well, I'll tell you what. You make me a onesie, I'll showcase it on this show. You bet your bottom dollar. I'm a Superman freak, so anything with the S on it, I'll wear it, honey.
John's idea of a onesie is an open robe. So,
I know. I could see
Oh,
it.
the dogs are fighting. Look what you did.
so with that,
Hey,
I want to thank you so much for being on the show with us tonight,
Yes, my fellow American.
and we will have you on again.
I'd love to have you on again. You're wonderful, and I love what you do, and it just brings joy during this time when everybody's just so down. To do something that's fun that you do, I think it is absolutely wonderful. Thank you so much for being
well,
on the
thanks,
show.
you too.
All right. Say hi to your husband.
Bye.
Bye, kiddo.
Isn't
That's
that cool?
wonderful. That's so wonderful. She's having fun. People are having fun with her product.
Yeah, and I can get a onesie made for my pet John.
That's right.
Yes. So she's from Florida.
I know that. We've established that many times.
So a lot of crazy things happen in Florida.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know why. Man.
Now,
Florida man wears "fuck the police" shirt to court. He wins the case.
I'm sorry.
These are headlines.
He really wore an F the police shirt to court.
Yeah. Florida man attacked during selfie with squirrel.
What?
Florida man attacked during
By a
selfie
squirrel?
with squirrel. Yeah.
The squirrel attacked him.
Yeah. Florida man what's this? No, seriously, I have drugs t-shirt arrested for possession of drugs.
Well, there's advertising gone totally right.
Yeah, I love these guys.
Why can't I find a guy like that?
Oh, here's my favorite one. Florida man suspected of using a private plane to draw a giant radar penis.
I saw that.
He literally, because it tracks it, right?
I know.
So they can track. I mean, that's really good flying. That's like skywriting kind of
next
stuff.
time, let's be able to show people. Who's calling you now?
I don't know. Oh, Barry.
Hi, Barry.
Barry's calling. Florida man
K.
charged with assault with a deadly
Awesome
weapon
guy.
after
Cherry
throwing an
Tree
alligator.
Productions.
Oh, I love this.
What?
Florida man charged with assault with a deadly weapon after he threw an alligator through a Wendy's drive-through window.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, you realize we just had a woman on from Florida, and this isn't doing it any justice.
Florida man steals a car, realizes baby is in it, drops the baby off safely, and then steals the car.
Well, it's better than dropping the car off and stealing the baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, hey, amongst my various things I was doing this weekend,
You're all over the friggin' map.
I was. I got it in my mind that I wanted to get myself a scooter to go to and from work. That way I'm not always using my van. And my journeys took me to More Than Bikes.
More Than Bikes. I have heard of
They
them,
are
yes.
they are on Fife Road, 1147 Fife.
Right over there. Yep.
I think it's right. Yeah, Fife. That's right, Fife.
Yeah.
And I got to meet the owner. Really nice guy.
I've talked to him on the phone a few
You
times.
did.
Very nice guy.
His name is Kevin McLaren.
Yes.
I'm going to show you some of his stuff, and then I'm going to bring Kevin on.
I love it.
If my mouse would start working properly.
What's wrong with your mouse? Can anything else go wrong tonight?
It's scared of the cat, maybe. So here's some of the stuff.
Oh, neat.
Right. This is like a wide view of stuff. If you look on the upper left corner, that little pink one is kind of, I was thinking of actually driving. But this thing here, check this out.
Looks like a little crotch rocket.
It looks like a motorcycle.
And that's electric.
It's electric and does 30 kilometers an hour. And you don't have it. It has a spot for the pedals. If you look, I've got to remove the
Pet clothing,
the pet clothing
online
there.
Facebook.
Yeah. Where is it? Banners. Here we go. If you look down right in front of the back wheel there, you'll see a little spoke coming out there.
I see
That's where the pedal goes on, and they're vestigial pedals.
What does that mean?
Means they don't do anything. They're not connected to anything.
Well, okay.
But
Obviously, you don't
vestigial pedals-
shift or anything.
No, it's automatic. It's one gear all the way through.
I love it.
And I'm going to now bring on our guest, if I can.
Kevin!
Kevin can hear us and he can speak now. I just have to find a way to take this
Hello.
down. Hey, Kevin! Good
How
to
are
see you
ya?
again.
Kevin, that's Randy Bachman. You look like Randy Bachman. We have a celebrity on the show tonight, folks. Hi, Kev. What's up?
Oh, not much.
There we go. Well, you know what? Mark told me about your business and your products, and I talked to you on the phone earlier about that. I think it's wonderful. How did it all start with you with this electric? That's the way it's going to go, anyways. But you're ahead of the curve.
Well, I was getting tired of putting $80 to $100 in my Suburban every week for gas to go to work, and I was looking all over for something that was cheaper that I could run, and I stumbled onto this the DayMac, and I turned around and I bought it, and I had such great fun with it that asked them to become a dealer for them, and they said sure.
That is so cool.
I just got an off screen on my phone message for you from Barry K. He says, "Tell Kevin I want the blue Ruckus at a really good deal."
Of course, he's Barry K. He doesn't pay wholesale for anything or retail. He won't even pay wholesale. That guy's a genius and a damn good entertainer, that fella.
He is. And I always love working with him.
Cherry Tree Productions,
Cherry
good
Tree
guy.
Productions.
Yep. So I have my eye on the pink one, and I'll tell you why, because I'm an Elvis fan, and Elvis loved hot pink, and that thing is pretty sharp. I'll tell you that much.
I wish I did. I get a close up of that one.
I don't know. So how does it work? You have an electric scooter. How does the charging work? How far does it go on a charge? Up to you, Kevin. Run with it.
Sure. Most of them run between 50 kilometer to 85 kilometer range, depending on your voltage and bike manufacturer. It just plugs into a regular wall.
Really?
So, yeah, any regular wall outlet you can plug it into, and some of them are lead, some of them are lithium. So you got a lead battery, you're looking at 8 to 10 hours to charge up.
Okay.
And lithium, you're running about 4 to 6 hours to charge up, so it's much faster and lighter.
Now, it's not classified as the same category as a motorcycle. You don't need a special license for this or special insurance?
No, they all come in as electric bikes.
Okay.
So everything in there is considered a bike by the federal government.
Okay. Oh, those feds. Gotta love them.
Yeah, so before everything leaves, we put the pedals on them and send them out as electric bikes. Some people do take them off, which they're not supposed to do, but that's
don't blow the lid on this now, Kevin.
Well, this one here, Kevin was telling me there's a switch on it, and it switches it from being able to do 30 kilometers an hour to almost 100 kilometers an hour.
Well, I'll tell you what. I remember back in the days of touring, I was performing at Daytona Beach, and they rent little Hondas on the beach. I think at the time they were XR75s or something like that, and they had a cotter pin in there that you couldn't get it out a second, right?
Oh yeah.
Well, after a bazillion, margaritas on the beach, you go rent one of those, and we figured out how to pull the cotter pin out. Yeah, that didn't go over too well.
No, it doesn't.
You hit the dune wrong, and you're gone.
So, a question was from Sharon, who's still watching the show.
Hi, Sharon.
She was asking what was that in miles. That's about 30 miles to 50 miles.
Yeah,
depending on which range you are. If you're at the 80 point, or if you're at the 30 point in kilometers. So.
Oh, now we're doing the metric thing.
Or Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, I
we're
still
always
own
on
it.
the metric thing.
We are in the metric thing.
I know you are, but I'm from America. We tried to get the metric system when I was in 7th grade back in the 70s, and we just couldn't get a grip on it.
Coming from the same people that brought in Trump.
I didn't know. Fuck you. We didn't bring in Trump. Yeah, we can swear on the show. It's uncensored. I didn't bring in
The
Trump.
Americans. I'm talking about Americans.
No, Americans did not.
They voted him in.
No, the Republicans voted him in. What's left of the Republican Party? Don't get me started. Sharon's still on. I don't know who she voted for. And I want to upset her. And back to you,
We're
Kevin.
going to hear from her at any moment. So you, of course, you were telling me that you just sold a whole bunch of your scooters there.
Yeah.
If somebody wants one, is there like a catalog they can look through and you can bring them in?
Yeah, they can go on our site, More Than Bikes, at hotmail.com.
Okay.
No,
Sorry, email address. Sorry.
I was going to say,
that's
what?
your email address.
Sorry.
Well, I'm glad you caught it because I'm like, okay.
Oh,
I was waiting for the correction. I could hear the wife in the background.
She's like,
um, yeah, our webpage, More Than Bikes. You can look on there. There is the various. We have 4 manufacturers or suppliers, as you want to call them. The Daymac, the Emos, Tau Motors, and E-Bike Pro.
okay.
And they all have I shouldn't say they all have, but a lot of them have bicycles, the European style scooter, and the motorcycles.
Yeah, okay. I'm a big fan of the European style scooters there.
Yeah, they're actually quite
I love
comfortable.
Yeah, they are
me too.
comfortable.
Morethanbikes.ca. There we are.
There we go. We got it?
I got it.
Yeah, the wife's in the background with a rolling pin just waiting for Kevin to,
Well, I typed in .com and it told me to go away.
kabang, you know. Now,
Oh yeah.
are people allowed to test drive them? And do you have a little area they can cruise around?
We've let people have test rides if they have ID and that.
Oh, of course.
No, we will. We do let them go out back and ride around on the back lane there.
No, of course. Yeah, that's I can let them go. I'll see you in 3 days. You know.
We have a few of those.
Are you serious? Are you serious?
Yes.
People took off of them?
Yep.
Oh my goodness! How do you explain that to your dealer?
No, we had to
Go through all the channels and
yeah, it ended up in East Kildonan at a 7-Eleven, and
of course it did.
yeah, it was not great moments in life, but you know, these happen.
Oh, but here we are laughing at it globally. I think that's
Yes.
wonderful. I think that's absolutely brilliant.
So, do you have a favorite bike that you carry?
Yes, my favorite really is the Daymac Beast. It's a street bike, but you can do off road with it.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, it's got really fat tires on it, and
Mark's trying to find it. Oh, that sounds like something that's be. Actually, I'm more partial to the little scooter thing zipping around like Johnny Quest.
yeah, it looks a little bit like a Ruckus, like a Honda Ruckus.
I see it. I see it. That's lower right.
Excuse me.
Maybe.
I think that's that. Pretty cool. I'm gonna have to come
I
down
see the
and.
photo. Oh,
I don't know what he's doing, but
okay.
That was the one that was right next to the mobility scooters,
okay.
because that's
You got some really cool stuff. I suggest anybody watching this go on the site and look at the stuff. You wouldn't think it's a electric scooter at all.
no, and
Yeah.
you know what? It only costs you $0.25 to charge up, so you're not
Quarter?
spending money to ride around.
Yeah, I mean we're not talking. You're not going to go across the country on it. I guess you
No.
could if you had a long extension cord. But for zipping around town, I think it's absolutely perfect. Think of the money you save. How much money do you think you save just zipping around on normal little errands that you would normally use your larger vehicle for?
Well, you could I've had some guys that work downtown, and they've told me in downtown Winnipeg they changed the insurance on their car, they dropped their parking pass, and they only ride the bus for 6 months out of the year. That they saved as much as buying the bike. So a lot of them, $1,000 they saved in a summer just driving their scooters down to downtown, and because it locks up with the bicycles,
Yeah,
They
sure.
with the bicycles and that, and go from there.
I love that one. Oh, I love them all. The price
That one
point.
there?
No, I love that one. Yeah, that's
That's nice.
the
That's the one that's in your showroom, right?
Yeah, that was a trade-in.
because you and I talked on the phone earlier about something I want to get going. We'll talk about that later. But let's talk price point. Like people watching this say, "Hey, that's a pretty cool idea. I've heard how much I can save." I mean, think about it, people. It's a no-brainer. You're not dumping gas in your car. It takes a quarter to charge the thing to do 50K and up. What are the price points are for these?
Well, you're starting at about $18.99,
Okay.
and that gets you into the European style scooter. Bicycles start at about $14.99,
Okay.
and they go up. Can easily run up $3,700. The European style scooter will start at $18.99, and it'll go up easily to about 34.
Beautiful.
The motorcycle style will start around the $2,600 mark and run up.
But if you do the math and you break it down, I mean, right away in one season, you take a huge chunk off of that. You know what I mean? In savings.
Yes, yes, you can, and I mean, like if you use it like even as a second vehicle,
Mm-hmm.
You're not buying gas, you're not buying a car, you're not buying insurance for that. It can be a huge savings, and as one person turned around and said, "Well, I just wanted something just to scoot down a few blocks to the corner store." And I said, "Yeah, because what's the point of jumping in your car and driving down there? You might as well just jump on an electric scooter and scoot down, because I mean, the reality is we're lazy. So, we're not going to pull out our bike or walk the 3 blocks. We're just going to jump on
in the car.
drive."
So not only is it good, I hate to be a green earth thumper, but not only is it good for the environment, of course, but you're not blowing a bunch of cash on it. Now, accessory wise, as far as storage, as far as baskets, as far as things you can add to it to make it more versatile for, maybe picking up some groceries or something like that. Do you have that type of thing, or can you order that type of thing?
Yeah, we actually build our own. We've had 1 or 2 people buy a trailer, and one woman wanted it at the cottage. She was going to run around, grab firewood, and so she's not driving her car up and down the road grabbing this and that kind of thing. We do have a woman who was partially blind, and she can't drive a car, so she's riding the scooter with the trailer, and she goes down, grab some groceries and that. So there's a few things like that. You can get bigger trunks if you wanted a bigger trunk, because you were only going to say grab bread and milk.
Yeah.
You can actually order a bigger trunk, and we can put it on for you and change it up.
Now, explain to people what a trunk is on a scooter.
Well, the trunk is that little ball in there. There's a rack, and we put a trunk on, and it's a plastic.
The kind of retro-looking thing on the back.
Yeah, it's that. Yeah, sometimes it's your backrest, and sometimes it's just shaped like a ball on the back of the bike.
Okay. Oh, like that right there.
Like that one there. Yes, on the.
Oh, okay.
And they come in 3 different sizes. So,
well, a lot of the guys are asking, is it big enough to pick up a 12-pack?
Almost on the e-bike pro one, the one that you were showing. You could get a 6-pack in there.
Just stuff a 12-pack in there. You're good to go. There you
Yes.
go. Might be a little top heavy, but you're good to go.
Get me a king can.
Helmets. Obviously, helmets are a must. Correct.
Yes.
Helmet is a must with the scooters and the motorcycles.
Yep.
And depending on your bicycle municipality or laws for that one. But
Well,
yeah.
but helmets for bikes should be
They should
everybody.
be, yeah.
Yeah, they should be anyway.
We recommend it because when you got that much power, some people panic and sometimes will hit the accelerator instead of brake. So
sure.
What's your best selling bike?
Right now, probably this year would be that it's a toss up between the Leo and the Emo Monster, which
Okay.
the Ruckus. And the Leo, that green one, that looks like I believe a Honda CRV.
Okay. Cool.
Okay, yep.
It's modeled after that. So,
So one neat thing that he was showing me, that pink one that I was showing you,
I love the pink one.
Yeah, it's actually Bluetooth, and you can sync it to your phone and change some of the settings on the motor and how fast it can actually go.
I did not know that.
I know, that's why I just told you.
Yeah, and you can lock out. Marty, shush. You can lock out the motor too.
Yeah, so that nobody can drive it away.
It's live TV. It happens.
Yeah.
So that's pretty
Dogs
cool.
walking by the front of the street here. Marty,
That's okay. It's
So
okay.
I highly recommend if you're looking for something that's easy peasy to ride,
and fun.
You're just going to the store back. If you only work, let's say 5-10 minutes away,
Yeah.
and you don't want to have to start up your car during the summer, take one of those out.
If I get that pink one, if I go out and buy that pink one, I'm going to put on my full Evel Knievel suit with the cape, and I'll be wearing that as I drive around town.
And I'll be changing the locks.
Oh my goodness!
we do recommend that you have 2 to 3 locks on your bike.
2 to 3 locks. Okay. Where would they go?
Well, we have a wheel disc lock that you can put on your disc brake.
Hey, wait a minute. Who's in the background?
Oh, that's my lovely wife.
Hi there.
Hi, lovely wife.
I'm sorry if he's embarrassing you, but he's doing the best he can.
You two look like almost like you could be like brothers, like a before and after picture.
Oh, who's before? Who's after?
Before the accident? After the accident.
You ass. Oh my gosh. All right. Well, so anyways, we're getting back to the locks because I've never heard of having 3 locks. Now, where would they go? Let's get back to the question.
There, of course, you can use the cable lock, which you would wrap the wheel around something stationary.
Yeah.
The wheel disc lock onto your. The benefit to that is if somebody tries to just push your bike, take it around the corner and onto a truck, they can't because they'll have to pick it up. Because wheel disc lock will and stop it moving, so you won't be able to run away with it.
Did you get that?
Yep. The disc on the disc, like it's got disc brakes.
Yep.
So it's a lock that goes on there. So they'll be able to roll the wheel maybe like a quarter of a turn.
Oh yeah.
And then it locks it up. They can't take it away.
I gotcha. Well, this is so cool.
We have a handlebar lock too that squeezes the brake handle, so that applies the brake onto the bike. And we've had to cut them off, and pretty tough. It's pretty hard to do. We haven't lost a bike that has any of those on. So
fantastic. Now listen, I'm so happy to see a Winnipegger start a business and make a go of it, especially during these times. How long have you been in business? How long ago did this start? If I already asked that question, I'm sorry. I went to high school in the 70s and I have very few brain cells left.
So did I. But anyways, yeah, we started 4 years ago.
Okay, cool.
Yeah,
and
my son does most of the technical work, and I try to do the rest.
And you count the money.
I try to count the money. Yes.
I'm sorry, your wife counts the money.
Yeah, she counts the money better than I.
Well, listen, I can't wait to meet you in person and come down and see your show. And maybe we'll bring the camera down and show some of the stuff down there, like up front and how it all works.
Yeah, we'll actually do a little video thing that put together.
Yeah, you can show off the little ATVs and the mobility scooters and.
No, we'll do it all.
We'll have some fun with you.
We'll come down. We'll have a great time.
Yeah.
All right, Kevin, pleasure to meet you. And you got the information up on the screen?
It's right there.
Oh, that. Okay, he did. All right. Well, listen, thank you so much, Kev. And we'll have you on again. And like I said, we're going to come down there with the mobile unit and maybe have some fun down there and see how it all works.
Okay, thank you guys very much.
You bet. Oh, man, that is pretty cool.
Have a great one.
You too. Bye-bye.
I think that's really cool.
That is cool. That is cool. And they're really neat. I mean, I watched that kid.
So you went in there. I haven't been in there.
Yeah, I went in there, and there was a young man picking up, that green one I showed you? That
it looks like a motorcycle?
Yeah, it looks like a motorcycle.
Crotch rocket?
He was picking up a red one.
Ooh.
And it was beautiful. It was,
impress the ladies.
It was my favorite color combination, red and black.
Did you date him?
And he wasn't ready to ride it yet, but his dad was driving it home.
Oh, okay.
Right? Because his dad is a motorcycle enthusiast. He's got a Ducati that his son wants.
He's got a what?
A Ducati.
Isn't that an Italian pastry?
It's an Italian bike.
Oh.
It's a very high-end bike. And so his son wants it. So he said, well, I want him some experience on two wheels with that kind of format. So they bought this kid had been saving up.
See. Kind of grooming
him into it. And so so that's what's going on.
I can't find my cufflinks. No, I can't find my. I have a big velvet bow tie.
Oh,
that goes with it. I can't find that either. This is actually my prom tuxedo from 1978. Yes, I've had it cleaned. Took 40 years to get the stains out, and I actually have it, and I still fit into it.
So we're about to say goodnight for this.
Yeah, we are. What time is it? Oh, it's 9 o'clock.
I just checked. The show's over.
Oh.
It started at 8. But I'm recording it tonight for you.
It's not over at 8.
It started at 8. It's over at 9.
It was on at 9 Eastern time.
Eastern time, that's 8 our time.
Oh, son of a bitch.
But I'm recording it at 11 o'clock our time.
It's the history of late night television.
Yeah.
Carson, Steve Allen, Leno.
Yeah.
Really? I missed it?
Yeah. So I'm recording it, though, for you so you can watch it again.
Well, I had more fun here anyways.
We did.
Yes. And our remote host driving around in his
That was
van.
kind of cool.
No.
Just so you also know that due to copyrights and blah, 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 legal yabbity, 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 I've changed the music at the beginning of the show.
Yep.
And at the end of the show.
But I don't get it because it's the same band.
Because what happened is that although they gave me permission to use their music,
yes,
I picked Salisbury Hill, which is written by Peter Gabriel. So I need not only their permission because I took their rendition of it, but I need Peter Gabriel's permission because
and you never got back
he owns the song. Not yet.
Okay.
But then again, it could take a couple of months. It took a couple of months for the Dust Rhinos to get permission to record.
Yeah, they were great guests, weren't they?
They were.
They were great guests.
Yes, and we'll have them on again. They've got tickets are on sale. You can find them on Facebook at the Park Theater, October 29th. The Dust Rhinos.
Let's hope.
So we're crossing our fingers that hey, look, if we go by what they're saying, we're in the groove. That means by the end of July, we have enough people with second shots that things can start opening up.
That's right, because I want to get back on stage. You want to get back to entertaining the masses. Yep. And so if you no maskers out there, I'm going to say it once, and pardon me, go
fight me
yourself.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. So anything else that you'd like to cover for tonight?
My hernia girdle's creeping up.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, I have
So hang on. We've got a new end credits for you to see.
No way.
New graphics in it.
I can't wait.
I've been playing and I've been learning, and here we go.
Oh, I need it.